Hello, this is Olle Lechner. This is about LinkedIn Analytics, and that is something that is quite interesting to track, to measure and observe and analyze how you're doing. And we will use this to reach your target group in the network. So this is a mini course by me, Olle Lechner, by LinkedIn Expert, and we're going to find out how visible, how searchable, and how purchaseable are you and your employees in the LinkedIn network. This is quite underestimated, so I think it will be valuable for you to understand what happens out there. All right, let's go. So how does business occur in the network? So we're asking the question, how are you doing? And first we have to understand what is really common and what is successful. LinkedIn has helped us with a survey on what successful people do. And they found that these people realize that LinkedIn is essential. They are active. They use premium features. And as you know, there are memberships that are premium memberships. There are premium functions and so on. And they have a LinkedIn profile with a professional level. Let's look to the right. So one example of this is really to have a title that expresses the value you can contribute with. And also in this example, which is actually my profile, you also see the search ability features. Having keywords in the title gives you possibility to be visible and searchable. All right, so beneath you can see how many has viewed your profile, or my profile in this case, and you can also see how many have viewed the most recent post. All right, let's go to the next step. So how do we find out if we are visible, searchable, and purchasable? Well, there is a dashboard. This is private to you, and you can find these figures. So the figure is 817, 189, and 1043 in this case. I think we'll show focus on the search appearances. So it actually measures how many people have been searching for the keywords in your profile. So every word in the LinkedIn profile is searchable, right? So we have some measure for success. So the number of profile visitors, the views, search appearances, and then there is this little feature of an all-star icon. So that is something that shows that you're really good at this. And then there is this aha wow factor. I call that because if somebody sees your profile and they would just conclude, oh, this is the person we want. Yes, that's the aha wow factor. All right. So you get to know who is visiting your profile. So this is a screenshot from my profile, how many viewed my profile. And I did some action in the beginning of November, as you can see, which improved this quite a lot. And underneath this, this graph, you can see that LinkedIn helps us with all profile views. So we actually see those, and then we can actually have a look at especially specific interesting people. So who viewed your profile? That could be potential customers, co-workers, suppliers, partners, ambassadors, and so on. And these are valuable because they are more than a lead. They are actually a prospect that shows the interest in you. So it will be reasonable for you to take care of that interest, don't you think? So you can actually see these people who have visited. So you see their profile photograph and how they have found you. So the sources of visits are actually highlighted mostly underneath. So here they are: my networks, the start page, messages, profile, search function, link, and keywords in the profile. So you can also find more information about views on your post. So here is a screenshot of, if you click on the number, you will actually expand into this view This is the view of a post that was posted in September. So you see that there were 10 people from Clean Air, there were 6 people from Telia, and so on. And there were 102 people, and not just anybody, people with the title salesperson, which is part of our target group. And then there were 49 executive directors. You can also see from where in the world, in this case, mostly in Sweden. Very good. Okay. So the views and the company, the title, the geography, and this is very valuable because it's more specific and more personal than what you get from Google Analytics on your homepage. Okay, here we are again. So what happens after views and visits? Let's have a look at that. So it will be quite obvious that if your profile and the first impression is good, they want to contact you. They could also be engaged in a number of other ways. We will go through them shortly. But there are 2 buttons that are very interesting. It's the connect button and the message button. But it's also a smaller one, which is called the contact info, just underneath the profile. And that is highlighted with yellow today. And if you click on that, you have to see to that your contact info is filled in completely and that it is relevant. So when somebody will contact you, you would actually get a notice. Otherwise, it will be a waste of time and effort in your profile if you're not contactable. So let's look at the contact info, the connection request, the personal message. You could also follow the profile, and the visitor could be engaged, and they would comment on the post, they click on the content in your profile, they would visit your company page, they might discover your service, watch videos you have in your profile, and register for events that will be available, and they click on the link and visit your website. So those are the things. So why is it important to find the right people? Actually, in this example, we have seen that many people found you. So those are most probably the right people. And that's the ones who have a motivation to be in connection, to be in conversation with you. Here are some figures from LinkedIn. 39% more is interesting because it's engaging with the right person. We call them prospects. And we see that there are 45% more leads than those who don't. And that's when you save the right persons. And the third one would be if you're looking at a target group, you would view those profiles, not just everybody. And we see if you do that, you are more likely to sell more. All right. So summarizing, reaching the target group in the LinkedIn network is really about creating good relationships, but also finding people who are on their way to contact you. So good relations would lead to good business. So we can contribute by marketing, reaching the target audience in LinkedIn, the world's largest business network online. And says we would help you to search, find, and connect with the right person and create these good relations. All right. With this, I'd like to thank you for your interest. And this is how LinkedIn Expert, the digitization, can help you grow. Looking forward to talk to you again soon. Bye for now.